guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are making a chimichurri sauce. If you follow in the channel, you know I have an abundance of parsley, and because it's been really hot, it is started to go to seed. So what I wanted to do is basically to harvest some and preserve it in best way I can. However, also it is kind of a barbecue season, you know, steaks are coming out, and chimichurri is a perfect sauce to go on the top of the steak. So I'm going to share with you my version of chimichurri sauce. Initially the sauce comes from Argentina, and I know many people from different countries sort of adapt them to their flavor profile, if you wish, but it basically consists of the main ingredient being parsley. I have a curly leaf parsley in this instance. We have a lot of garlic, we have cracked pepper, a little bit of salt, we have dry oregano, we have a bay leaf, we have chili flakes, we have olive oil, and we have red wine vinegar, and we have an onion. So I'm not sure if I said that. We have an onion that I have chopped already. So, as I said, there are many variations to what people do. However, this is kind of the most traditional one, less the onion, because I don't think the Argentinians really use the onion. However, I like it with the onion. I kind of love the sort of onion and the vinegary thing, and to me it goes really well. So, without further ado, guys, the main thing we're going to do is obviously harvest the parsley, and then we got to chop it as fine as we can. We are not using the stalks, so I'm going to cut the stalks off. Don't throw them away because we can dehydrate them and then make them into the powder. And generally, guys, we're going to chop it as fine as we can. What I'm going to do, I'm going to chop it and then I'm going to put this into my little processor. I think traditionally, again, it's cut by hand, if not even using the pestle and mortar. However, we like things easy. Right, so this is as big as it goes. I take my little food processor, I'm going to chuck it in there. It just saves the time. We don't want it to go totally like puree, but we want it to be chopped just fine enough so it all blends together. Okay. Just plug yourself in. Excuse the noise for a minute. Okay. So this is what we have. So I'm going to now get this out to put this on the plate, or in the bowl, shall I say. It smells gorgeous already. Right, next thing, I'm going to do the same with the garlic. I have 2 cloves of garlic. Do the same. Okay, that's ready. Oh, the smell is amazing. So we have literally tiny chunks of garlic. We now have a herb, parsley and garlic together. Mix it in. And we're now going to add on onion. You can do the same with the onion, but I do prefer onions in the slightly bigger pieces. So I have finely chopped onion, or rough chopped onion, shall I say? It's not that fine. There goes. Mix that in. So this is what we have now. And now we're going on to the dry ingredients. We are going to go with cracked black pepper. Again, you add this on to taste, guys. It all depends how much you can handle. So I like quite a bit. So I probably put a tablespoon of cracked pepper. I've got a little bit of salt. I would say probably the same, maybe half. You can also add on a little bit more. Don't forget, you can add it on, but you can't take it away. Okay. So next thing, I've got about a tablespoon of dry oregano, homegrown. It's probably a tad, yeah. Again, give it mixing. And I'm gonna add some chili flakes. You can use fresh chilies if you want. I'm literally gonna do a teeny weeny bit. I really don't want it overly spicy, so because I've got seeds in there as well. I'm just literally gonna take a tiny pinch. Again, add on as much or as little as you want. Okay. Yum. So now we're gonna add on the olive oil. And we're adding on, guys, excuse me, we're adding on olive oil in the proportions of normal vinaigrette, which will be 3 to 1. So 3 parts of olive oil to 1 part of vinegar. Do this a little bit at a time because obviously you can't take it away. So add on, I've got about 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons here. And I've got some vinegar. And my eyes are watering because of the onion. Okay, let's give it a mix up. Obviously that's clearly not enough because I want it to become really, really kind of liquid sauce. And the longer it sits there, all the flavour is going to amalgamate together and create a beautiful, beautiful seasoning. Okay, so let's go again with some olive oil. I reckon we need another about the same amount. If not, a bit more. Okay. And now we do the vinegar. It has to be a red wine vinegar. Yeah, there we go. So all we guys are going to do now, we're going to cover it up with a cling film. And then let the flavours develop in the fridge for at least a couple hours. If you can, leave this in the fridge for a couple of days. It will make it even better. It will take away the rawness of the garlic and rawness of the onion just by being in the fridge. And all the flavours just gonna stick together. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge and see you in a couple of hours. Sorry guys, forgot one of the main things. I forgot the bay leaves. Don't forget. Sorry, I've got 2 little bay leaves. Just crack them in there. Okay. I'm gonna take them out afterwards. Mix them in. And now it goes back in the fridge for a couple of hours. And so now we're ready to eat. There we are. Not a lot has changed. A little bit more juice has probably come out from the onion, but it just looks and smells absolutely amazing. As I said, guys, the longer you leave it in the fridge, the better. But we're going to have some steaks later on, so we are going to be eating this very, very shortly. So anyway, guys, I hopefully you enjoyed the recipe. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and we shall see you in the next video. Bye-bye.